Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video tutorial that I'm going to show you all. So this tutorial is going to go over two ways to get some Last Wish raid loot. One for free where you don't even need Forsaken, and then the other one going to be within the actual raid. Now of course, some people might be like, oh, I already know this, why are you telling me this? Well, in simple answer, pretty much some people don't know how to get free loot, or at least to get the raid loot without even doing any of the encounters. And I think that's not okay. So today, that's what we're doing. So pretty much just load into the Last Wish. I recommend having an Eager Edge sword on stasis with the Shatter Dive aspect. Now, if you don't have Beyond Light or don't have stasis,
housed one of the Awoken's most closely guarded
Stompies or an Eager Edge sword, don't worry, you can totally deal with that with the mountaintop grenade launcher.
And her death
if you missed out on it for the what was it called? Into the Light, you can still get this at the kiosk, the exotic kiosk in the tower, for some glimmer. So what you're gonna do, come over here, and trigger Riven's dialogue. Wait for this area in the wall to open up, which I think is pretty easy, pretty simple, not gonna take long. I mean, people have done this raid before and have the, like, world's shortest, shortest, attention spans. So, just go in here. Then, I don't actually know the real path, so I just jump on this. I then jump over here. If you know the real path, then totally go for that. It is way better than my path. But if you don't know, then just go for my path. It is also pretty easy to do. Now, don't fall into this water. It will instant kill you for some reason. Like that. See? Little show off, so your feet cannot touch the water. So you have to jump over to here. From there, you go over here. Jump sometimes. Sometimes. Normally only this one because of the roof. So, if you don't have Stompies, it's actually kind of good for that one. So after you get over there, what you're going to do, come over to the wish wall and input a wish. And I'm gonna actually not cut this out and walk everyone step by step, or you can skip to a timestamp that I'm gonna leave in the video. So, 2 infinite snakes right there. I use Osteostriga just because it flies pretty well, isn't too wild, and has a decent ammo, but you can use pretty much whatever you want. Don't stand on there, though. It kind of ruins up the wish. I learned that one the hard way. So after there, you're gonna get over here and get that. I call it Curve Boy. I don't know the actual real one, the real call out for it. But after that, you go over here. Once you see this snake, do only one more, that's all you need. And copy that, say, that down here. You will hear some noises when you actually input it, so just don't have a short temper with noises. I know I did before, but I kind of learned on how to control it. Yeah. Then we're not going to actually do that. We're going to skip past and go back to the Curve Boy on top. Taking a totally different approach, though. We have to go a little bit further for this one. I call the one that it's coming up a little bit soon. It's not a dragon, it's a bird. But I called this one Flappy Bird. I don't know why. So next one down is going to be another bird, just not of the same type. And you're gonna copy that bird on those two down there. But this one is going to be different because it's built different. And then you're gonna get to the one which I just think it's a backwards headed bird, which I thought was a little bit funny. Also, don't waste too much of your ammo on this, because sometimes you get frustrated with it or whatever, or like you do this, shoot a bunch of times, waste a lot of ammo, and you don't even get many done. So just one singular bullet at a time. Then we're gonna copy Curve Boy, Fire, Fire, Curve Boy on this side as well. And I like to go from left to right, top to bottom at the same time. You can do it in whatever order you want, from my knowledge. But that's just what I recommend, so you don't like sidetrack yourself with going boom, 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 all over the place. I don't like that. It just gets me all confused. I don't like being confused. And if you don't have Osteostriga, then you can use any other weapon you want. I mean, you could use a retrace path or really whatever you want. It really, really doesn't matter at all. So then we get another Curve Boy in. And then after that, we go over here back with the Infinite Snake, which is my favorite part because it barely takes any bullets to do. Now I'm gonna let you see this wish for a little bit. So there you go. Now you're gonna stand on this platform and enact the wish. You're gonna die here. Kind of. You're just gonna teleport to the Morgoth encounter. So once this loads in, you are not gonna continue the encounter. Just trust me. You see, we're on Morgoth. We go to the bridge. You go down here. And right here, you would shoot Mountaintop, but with sticky grenades a couple of times and leap you off. With Shatter Skating, you can stay up there if you're good. Well, skating also works. Any skating method will work. If you have a friend, you can just like strand onto them while they use their movement tech, and they can help fling you across. After that, though, you can come over here. Get on this tree. Okay. Get on this ledge, and you'll see the chest right there. Pretty easy, pretty simple. Done and done. You'll get some loot. You can only do this once a week. And with Mountaintop or a Glacial Grenade, you can just throw it there and climb up this wall, get onto this corner. With your sword, if you have it, get up into this little area. You're gonna need to jump up a little bit onto this level. And you're just gonna like run over. If you're on Warlock, you can Icarus dash it down here. That's the fastest way. On Hunter, you just want to bunny hop, and on Titan, you also just want to bunny hop. You can use your jump, but look what happens if you use Eager Edge. It really just doesn't work. So I definitely don't recommend actually using your Eager Edge sword here. Then you're going to go on this actual firm platform. You're going to go over here. You're going to see this area. Kind of jump in. It'll load you in, or it will kill you sometimes. Then you have to do it again. Then you're going to use skating tech or your mountaintop to get onto this rock. Or if you can get further, then great. I just recommend playing it safe. With an Eager Edge or a simple mountaintop, get over onto this rock. Get onto this plate. Get over here. And then simply just hug the wall until you get here. Get over here. Be careful. Then halfway through here, you're gonna jump down and see this little rock crevice. If you go down any further, you can die. And this is gonna be the last tin chest from the raid, and you can get a couple of weapons from there. And if you actually want to stay alive, then just go here. But if you die, then you are going to be stuck in this area, and you're going to have to load out of the raid if you want to get that encounter back. So that's how to do it if you do have Forsaken. I recommend doing that because you get 2 bits of loot instead of just 1. But you can do whatever you want. Now for free people, you're going to go over here into the Dreaming City, a free location for anyone. Gonna load in. This is one of my favorite parts, but I do recommend using Strand for the grapple if you have it. If you don't, that is totally okay. You're not gonna need any wish inputs or anything like that for this at all. But if you want to, you can. You're gonna pull out your... excuse me. You're gonna pull out your vehicle. And then come on over here. So you're just gonna kind of chill over here. You're gonna keep going. And then what you're gonna do is, you see this tree right here? You're gonna jump on it. Like that. There's a hole in the wall that definitely shouldn't be there. Then, to make it easier on everyone who doesn't have simple skating technology, there is a crevice right there that you can get up into. Now, I totally fumbled that because I used both my grapples. And, yeah. So it is kind of difficult to get across if you don't have Strand or you're not on that special ledge. And I mean the Strand grapple, of course. But it is possible, 100%. You don't need any special movement tech. But you kind of just bonk your head on the ceiling when you do it. And you're supposed to be on that little corner right there. So I recommend kind of coming from this angle. Yeah, this is going to take you some tries to get across. So if you don't get it first try, don't be mad. Unless if you're a god at jumping puzzles. Or you're a warlock with Icarus Dash. I kind of have a thing against warlocks, because they're broken AF. Yeah. But I am kind of just bad at jumping puzzles. But if you don't fumble it and have Strand, then just simply Strand your way up here. Very simple, very easy if you're good. Now you see this tiny little edge, jump on it. And from there, this is what it looks like. Little stubble. Hug the wall and go over here. You're gonna get transported into a new area. Disoriented, looking at a wall. Turn around. There's gonna be this area for you. Then what you're gonna do is come over here. Be wary, there is a drop like halfway through. Now get on this ledge. If you go over here, you will die. If you're over here, you will not die for some reason. Then go up here. Very gently, very easily, very nicely. Then you come over here. Jump on this little ledge. And then jump into this area. Crouch or slide over here. Get your eager edge sword out, but wait for the eager edge to go out. And you see that little edge right here? You can land on that with the sword. So you come up here, and you need to be in a certain area for the loading screen, or else it will kill you, like it did for me. And it will technically spawn you in the raid, just in the wrong part. And if you're on computer, then you need to lower your frame rate. But for console, you can't really do that. Which really sucks, because on console, if you don't get it right away, or if you don't get it right away in general, you need to redo the entire thing. And that's what really sucks about it, for me, at least. But if you know skating techniques, then it's gonna go a lot easier. But that's of course if you even do know them, because sometimes people don't, and that's totally okay. I will be actually putting up some tutorials on my YouTube channel, at least for hunters. I haven't really figured out Warlock or Titan skating tech yet, because I am not a Titan nor Warlock, which, yeah, sorry everyone. I can't really relate to your class if you're not a hunter very well. So yeah, you can also do that little method right there, if you have strand, and only if you have strand. So again, you go on this ledge once more if you did fail. If you didn't, then whatever. Okay, we get back over here, and I'm speedrunning this now because, yeah. You can also technically just grapple your way up into that hole in the wall. Normally I do that, unless if I'm in front of an audience, because I can actually show people better. Sometimes you do need to be quick. Finally, okay. Now you go down here, again, I know. But this is a totally different area now. So you come down here, go on top of this rock, and you will fall here, but for some reason, like halfway through, it just becomes a plate. Now, what you want to go do is hug this wall, sort of. You don't need to be like hugging it, just be kind of close. Then you pull out your eager edge sword, get over here, get up this rock, cool. Then you get over here, get on this rock, go up here, get onto this rock, then this one, and then you get on over here, then on over here, and then wha-bam, you get up here. Now, for normal people, you would just run across it, don't touch over there, it will spawn you in a different load zone from what I've learned. Then you can either do it normally, or you can just go over. All you have to do is just go over there, though. Then you go down here. You finally come up here onto this highest rock. We're not including that one. We're gonna go over here. There are some barriers, so be careful of those. You go over here, into this area, and you go over here, which will load you into the next zone. It'll either kill you or it won't. It doesn't matter. You'll still get over here. Then you come over here. You're now in the actual good part of the raid. You come down here. Same as before. You collect your loot. Because I've already collected it, won't give me anything. But there you go for everyone who is free to play. So yeah, everyone, that was my tutorial of getting some free Last Wish raid loot. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you, Guardians, and